Hello, this is Graham, and this is the first of 5 short videos introducing key aspects of the psychodynamic counselling modality. To begin with, we're going to explore the foundations of this long-established approach. No matter where you're starting, you need to have a strong foundation in psychodynamic counselling. Just like a building's stability relies on its base, so does the effectiveness of therapy depend on understanding its origins, principles, and core concepts. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to try and delve into the bedrock of the psychodynamic approach. We'll explore its origins, tracing back to the insights of early psychoanalysts like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. We'll see how the concept of the unconscious mind, with its hidden motivations and desires, forms the core of this modality. We'll look at some essential psychodynamic techniques intended to explore the depths of the human psyche, uncover unresolved conflicts, and help individuals gain insight into their innermost thoughts and feelings. First and foremost, what is psychodynamic counselling? At its core, psychodynamic counselling is a therapeutic approach rooted in the belief that our unconscious processes, inner conflicts, and early life experiences shape who we are and how we interact with the world. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion to reveal the core, the essence of who we are. The main objective of psychodynamic counselling is to help individuals gain insight into their behaviour and emotions. By peering into the depths of their psyche, individuals uncover the hidden motivations, unresolved conflicts, and unconscious desires that influence their choices, relationships, and emotional well-being. To illustrate how psychodynamic counselling can be incredibly beneficial, consider the case of someone who experiences recurrent relationship problems. They may find themselves repeatedly facing the same challenges, yet unable to discern the root causes of their difficulties. It's as if they're trapped in a cycle of frustration and dissatisfaction. By working with a trained therapist, this individual can begin a journey of self-discovery. They may explore their early life experiences, the relationships that they witnessed as children, and the unconscious beliefs and fears that drive their behavior. In the safety of a psychodynamic counseling session, they gradually peel back the layers, revealing the hidden influences that have been silently shaping their choices. Perhaps they discover that their recurrent relationship issues stem from unresolved conflicts or insecurities that are rooted in their childhood. As they gain insight, they begin to unravel the complexities of their emotions and behavior. And with this newfound awareness, they become empowered to make different choices, break free from old patterns, and ultimately lead more fulfilling, harmonious lives. In this way, psychodynamic counseling becomes a powerful tool for personal growth, transformation, and healing. So let's look at some of the influential figures in psychodynamic theory. At the forefront of this field stands Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis. But he wasn't alone in shaping our understanding of the human psyche. Other notables, such as Carl Jung, Alfred Adler, Otto Rank, and Jesse Taft, made significant contributions too. Sigmund Freud introduced the world to psychoanalysis and psychoanalytic theory. His work placed a central focus on the unconscious. Freud believed that our unconscious thoughts, feelings, and desires shape our behavior and experiences. In the iceberg analogy, which is often used to represent this concept, the conscious mind, the tip of the iceberg, represents our immediate awareness, while the vast unconscious, submerged below, stores our repressed emotions and unresolved conflicts. This id, ego, and superego model is one of Freud's enduring legacies. The id represents our primal desires and instincts. The ego is the rational and reality-orientated aspect of our mind, and the superego acts as our moral compass. These elements continue to be fundamental to psychodynamic thinking, shaping our understanding of how internal conflicts influence our behavior. But Freud wasn't the only theorist in the psychodynamic school. Carl Jung, for instance, expanded Freud's work by introducing the concept of the collective unconscious. Jung believed that we all share a universal reservoir of experiences and symbols that influence our behavior and beliefs, transcending individual experiences. Most recently, analytical psychologists have begun to relate Jung's theory with the unfolding science of epigenetics. Alfred Adler's unique perspective was that his emphasis on our desire for personal competence and our struggle to overcome feelings of inferiority. Adler's work helped us recognize how our early life experiences shape our perceptions of ourselves and the world, and in many ways he foreshadowed the work of Deci and Ryan in the 1970s that demonstrated the significance of intrinsic motivation. Otto Rank's focus was on birth trauma and the impact it has on our lives. He explored how our experiences during the birth process influence our behavior and psychological well-being. Despite Rank's influence, our understanding of the enduring impact of early life events is still a source of amazement in some quarters. Jessie Taft, a pioneering woman in the field, contributed significantly to the application of psychodynamic principles in social work, following in the footsteps of one of Jung's early analysans, Bertha Poppenheim. These pioneers have left an indelible mark on our understanding of the human psyche, influencing not only clinical psychology, but also various aspects of our daily lives. Let's look a little more closely at the unconscious mind and its role in shaping human behavior and emotions. It's a topic that's fascinated psychologists for generations. Many textbooks explain Freud's theory of three conflicting parts of the mind by referring to an iceberg. This wasn't his analogy at all. It's still unclear whether it was Gustav Fechner, whose work in the 1800s strongly influenced Freud's ideas, or G. Stanley Hall, who, as first president of the APA, hosted Freud on his lecture tour of the United States. Whether it was one or other of those, the metaphor of the iceberg has stuck. It remains a powerful way of understanding Freud's theories. When we look at an iceberg, what we see is only a fraction of its true size. The tip of the iceberg, visible above the water's surface, represents our conscious awareness. It encompasses our thoughts, feelings, and actions that we readily understand and recognize. But beneath the surface, hidden in the depths of our psyche, lies the vast submerged portion of the iceberg, symbolizing our unconscious mind. It's here that our deep desires, fears, memories, and most importantly, unresolved conflicts reside. It's this submerged portion that exerts a powerful, albeit subtle, influence on our conscious experiences. Imagine a hypothetical client. This individual may find themselves consistently overwhelmed by anxiety in certain situations, like public speaking or social gatherings. On the surface, they might not understand the source of their anxiety. They can analyze the situation rationally, telling themselves that there's no real reason to be afraid, and yet the anxiety persists. On delving into their unconscious mind, in the metaphorical depths of the iceberg, they may uncover repressed memories or unresolved traumas relating to past experiences akin to public speaking. These experiences can be rooted in early childhood or adolescence, where a negative incident left an indelible mark on their psyche. It's these submerged memories and emotions, hidden from their conscious awareness, that continue to affect their behavior and feelings as adults. The fear, anxiety, and self-doubt from those past experiences resurface in the present, shaping their response to similar situations. Once these unconscious fears are brought to light and addressed, the client gains a deeper understanding of their emotions and can work towards healing and personal growth. In essence, the unconscious mind is a reservoir of thoughts, emotions, and experiences that influence our conscious existence more than we often realize. It's the place where our deepest motivations and fears reside, and it plays a pivotal role in moulding our behaviour and emotional responses. By exploring the submerged portion of the iceberg, we can unearth the hidden drivers of our actions and feelings, fostering self-awareness and personal transformation. As we journey through life, it's vital to remember that what lies beneath the surface in the depths of our unconscious mind is a potent force that continues to shape our experiences. It is in understanding and embracing this complexity that we can truly comprehend the rich tapestry of the human psyche and navigate the often intricate dance between our conscious and unconscious selves. Let's look at some of the fundamental psychodynamic techniques used in counselling, their significance, and how they can lead to offer profound therapeutic insights. The first technique, free association, encourages clients to speak their thoughts and feelings without any form of censorship. This process allows individuals to explore their inner world without judgment, a safe space where they can share whatever comes to mind, no matter how trivial, bizarre, or discomforting it may seem. The significance of this technique lies in its capacity to reveal the unconscious. By allowing thoughts and emotions to flow freely, patterns, themes, and underlying conflicts can emerge. It serves to help both the client and the therapist to gain insights into unresolved issues and repressed emotions. The second psychodynamic tool is dream analysis. Dreams are like cryptic messages from our unconscious, filled with symbolism and meaning. Therapists help clients interpret these symbols and explore the narratives that unfold during sleep. This process often leads to powerful insights into a client's inner world, how they interpret events around them, and how they refer to the past to understand the present. The significance of dream analysis lies in its ability to unearth repressed thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Dreams can provide a window into a client's deepest fears, desires, and conflicts. For example, a recurring dream about falling might be a manifestation of a fear of failure or lack of control. By exploring these dreams, clients can gain clarity and awareness, which are vital for their growth. Lastly, transference is a technique that deals with the complex dynamics of relationships. It explains how clients may project past relationships and emotions onto their therapist. In essence, a client might unconsciously view their therapist through the lens of a significant figure from their past, such as a parent or a previous romantic partner. Transference is significant because it provides valuable insights into a client's unresolved conflicts and relational patterns. For instance, a client may find themselves reacting to their therapist as if they were a critical parent. This can reveal deeply rooted issues and allow the therapist to guide the client towards understanding and healing these emotional wounds. Imagine a client who repeatedly dreams about being lost in a labyrinth. Through dream analysis, it becomes apparent that this maze symbolizes their feelings of being trapped and overwhelmed. As they explore this theme further, it leads to memories of growing up in a turbulent family environment where they often felt lost and confused. This insight, obtained through dream analysis and free association, helps the client connect their present emotional struggles to unresolved family issues and becomes a starting point for healing and growth. I hope that I'm leaving you with an overview of some key aspects of psychodynamic theory, the concept of the relatively rational conscious and the emotional unconscious, that much of our emotional response to events in our lives emanates from this hidden zone, and that techniques like free association and dream analysis can open up the unconscious for exploration and interpretation. We've seen the psychodynamic consensus that the shaping of the unconscious takes place both ancestrally and in our earliest childhood experiences. Thank you. I hope that this has been interesting and useful. This is the first of 5 presentations exploring psychodynamic counselling. Thank you for watching. Your feedback is always welcome, as are ideas for future courses, classes, or videos.